This is All Saints Church in the village of Sutton Courtney, and over here we've got the tomb of one of our Prime Ministers, Herbert Henry Asquith, Prime Minister during the First World War, great grandfather of the actress Helena Bonham Carter. But we're not here to look at that grave, we're here to wander down here and see the grave of Eric Arthur Blair, who was born in India in 1903, died in London in 1950, the age of only 46, but a very famous author, better known by his nom de plume, his pen name, George Orwell. No associations with this village though, just that when he died he said to his friend David Astor, who's buried over here behind him and one of the famous rich Astor family members, he said, please bury me in the nearest Church of England plot, which happened to be here. So that's why he's buried in this village. He didn't really have any association with the village. His name, George Orwell, came from an idea that his publisher said you've got to get a different name. He'd published under Eric Blair quite some time, but unsuccessful. So he chose a different name. He chose something a bit more English. Eric sounded Nordic, Blair sounded Scottish, so he decided to use the name George after our patron saint, and also Orwell after the river that runs through East Anglia, where he'd spent quite a few childhood holidays. So he came up with the name George Orwell, author of 1984, Down and Out in Paris and London, The Road to Wigan Pier, Animal Farm. And for me, well, I'm off to the Ministry of Love via room 101.